Emotion is one of CX-EX's differentiators, and in this example, what we're showing across 27,000 calls is the different emotions that a customer or agent is showing by different call types or call reasons. We also have these emotion anomalies. So for example, we can quickly tag high priority calls that the engine has said should be reviewed by a QA agent. And also we look at different emotions during the day by the customer and the agent. In the time of day emotion, what we do here is we're analyzing different parts of a day, morning, evening, afternoon, and we're able to actually see which agents and how agents are dealing with the customer phone calls across a different period of the day. So for example, here, agents are much more emotional during the evening, which could reflect this contact center finished at midnight. And we're able to actually see that certain agents, it elicits much more emotions. Maybe they're tired, maybe they're more uneasy or stressed during those periods of time during the day.
Yeah, and this is also reflective in the sentiment that we're measuring for the evening and that there too. Now, sentiment measures the words spoken by an agent or a customer, and there's algorithms that measure the type of words spoken. This is the unique differentiation using emotion, which is a biometric measure versus sentiment. But there's often a correlation between the sentiment being expressed versus emotion. So in this example here, you can see the agent is actually ending, as we're calling it, sentiment change. So the sentiment changed over the course of the phone call. The sentiment, the agent is tiring towards the end of the phone call. So that's a key measure that links up with your emotion.
As we mentioned, there are 16 different emotions that we analyze either at a summary level, i.e. at the end of the call, i.e. this call was the agent or the customer was stressed across the whole call, or we also do it at a segment level, which means every 1 or 2 seconds, we're able to understand what human emotions are being expressed throughout the phone call. This example of uneasiness, in this one, a client had 5 different call reasons: administration, process, product, technical support, and transfers. And we're able to, at this point, see how product is an outlier for uneasiness for the agents. We know this client, and actually what happened here is that their product was new and they weren't fully trained, the agents, in the new features of the product. Drilling down, we're able to actually then drill down to, well, which elements? So for example, was it loan repayments? Was it the conditions of the product? And again, we're able to rank stack these for different use cases, whether they be for transformational digitization efforts by the call center, by the business. And what Rob's hovered over here is this is payments in, consolidation and deposits. And we can see that agents are much more uneasy than what they should be. What this has led this client to do is to reconfigure the process and the product for a better customer experience. On the right, we look at the different emotions by day. We can do that by day, by month, by year. So a client can actually easily see the impact of changes to their operations over time.